Well, we start off this week's Grow Weather forecast, taking a look at the drought monitor. Now we have seen a change compared to last week. Last week, no areas included in any drought category. That has changed. We do see Hall and most of Adams County included in the abnormally dry category, shaded in that yellow, and parts of southeastern Nebraska also included in that abnormally dry category, shaded in the yellow. Also, parts of the Panhandle, you can see that yellow shading indicating abnormally dry conditions. We have seen some changes in Kansas as well. Now, the abnormally dry category has increased. Last week, that abnormally dry category at 6.88% has increased to around 11.77% for the state of Kansas. Now we'll take a look at temperatures 1 month out. We are looking at below average temperatures expected for most of Nebraska and all of Kansas, stretching farther to the east and stretching down to the south and to the west as well. Looking at chances for below average temperatures. Anything not shaded, looking at equal chances for 1 month out. You can see chances for above average temperatures to the east along the east coast and down into Florida, as well as parts of the west coast included in that above average category as well. Looking a little farther out at 3 months, most of Kansas, or excuse me, all of Kansas included in below average chances for below average temperatures. A small portion of Nebraska also included, but most of Nebraska looking at equal chances as we head 3 months out. And once again, looking at above average temperatures to our west and along the east coast, looking at above average temperatures for 3 months out. Switching gears, looking at precipitation, the green area indicating good chances for above average precipitation. All of Nebraska and Kansas included in that, and we are looking at below average precipitation expected in parts of Florida and off on the east coast as well. Now 3 months out, still looking at chances for above average precipitation, shaded in that green for Nebraska and Kansas. Other parts of the east coast looking at chances for below average temperature, precipitation, and parts of northwestern U.S. looking at that chance for below average precipitation. Now looking at this week's Grow Almanac, normal high for this time of year right around 81 degrees. Normal low right around 57. Now averaging out the next few days, we are looking at 81 for our average forecasted high, so right at that normal for this time of year, and 58, so just 1 degree above what we normally see. And here's a look at this week's proverb. If the storms in September clear off warm, all of the storms of the following winter will be warm. Well, that's a look at this week's Grow Weather forecast. You sent us some pictures, and now here they are.
Remember to keep sending in those pictures from your family operations. We'd love to see it. And speaking of family, we highlight even more about family on the farm. And this one has a lot of girl power behind it. Join us. We'll be back after the break.